share my screen. So we are going to be recording this. I'm going to share my screen with our worksheet. Okay. So real quick, some rules while we are doing math. I will be usually sharing my screen with you guys so we can work on this together. There is a little button called Annotate. With this button, you can draw. I do not want to see anyone draw unless I've called on you, okay? But we can do things like, oh, we need to figure this out. Well, Mr. Hughes, the decimal should go there, or the number should be this, or we're dividing and blah, 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 whatever. So you guys will be able to draw on the screen, as will I, so that way we can solve math together and blah, blah, blah. You guys will still need to raise your hand. If I see someone drawing on the screen without being called on, I'm taking dojo points away. Second, you are more than welcome to simply type your questions or things of that nature, because a lot of things, sorry, let me shorten this a little, just a little, but maybe enough. But I'm keeping, Lexus, how did you leave? But guys, to get your participation grade, you're going to want to make sure, go away, go away.
Something happened.
Give me one moment. Okay, I'll put that right there. Perfect. Okay, to get your participation grade, you're either going to have to raise your hand and help with a problem, or you're gonna have to be answering questions in the chat. So if I say something like, all right, guys, this question, let's get to a question because this is just discussing it. Where'd it go? It just had it. There we go. Okay. So if it asks us a question or gives us an example, like how many equal parts are there on this number line, blah, 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 I will be looking in the chat box mostly if it's something that can be solved pretty easy. But if it's like a show your work thing, then you're just gonna raise your hand and I'll say, okay, go ahead. You are allowed to annotate and you are allowed to show your work, and that'll count as participation. If you do not participate in some way, shape, or form today, then you will not get a participation grade, okay? I can't see everyone, but fun fact, I don't know if you can see Jay's screen, but like his is the blue hand. Whenever you do the blue hand one, it says, hey, Mr. Hughes, Jay's raising his hand. But if you just do the emoji, like the clapping one, it doesn't tell me. So I would rather you guys do the blue one that Jay's doing, because see, boom, it just popped up. I don't know if you can see it, but it popped up and said like people are raising their hand. So I see Anusha and I see Jay and I see Philmon. They're raising their hand, which is awesome. Welcome to anybody that just came in. Make sure we are on mute and we will get this going. So I'll try and answer these questions quickly, but we are going to have to get started. Jay, what's up?
I already did that. Like,
Huh?
I did all of them.
That's perfect. Well, everyone else, this is mostly review. I'm trying to see what we all remember. So Jay, you'll technically have all the answers, so that's good. Okay, Philmon, what's up?
No, I'm talking about what can I do?
Oh, Jay, you can still participate. Philmon, you're probably gonna have to type your question because I can't hear you. Anusha, what's up?
Are we doing this page?
Yes. Niraj,
Okay.
what's up?
Where's the paper at? Like, what folder is it in? I only
So
got
this
one.
is it in the packet that you should hopefully all have. This is like page 4. But if you do not have the packet, guys, just make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil. And then you can just participate with us. Philmon, yep, that's what today's going to be about. We're going to be trying it, seeing how it works today. Today's kind of the trial. So do not worry. Today we will figure out what goes right, what goes wrong, so no worries. Niraj, I need you back on mute.
Can you wait? I'm gonna go get a piece of paper and pencil.
Okay. And then Philmon and Jay, you can put your hands down. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get started. Let's see if I can I move this? Probably not. Let's zoom out a little. Cool. Then I'm going to annotate. Hi, Kabir. Am I missing anybody? Everybody's in? Cool. For the most part? Okay, cool. All right, guys. I have to get going. If you miss anything, come in late, whatever, you're just gonna have to watch this on YouTube. All right? If you do not have your packet or a piece of paper, pay very close attention and participate as much as you can. All right. So, question 1. All right. Look at the section between 0 and 1 on the number line. Section between 0 and 1. Okay. How many equal parts are there? Can anybody type it? Because this one's pretty easy. Can anyone type the answer in the chat box for a participation point? 8. Stella, good. And Alexis, good. That's perfect. Yes, it's 8. You literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so the answer would be 8. What fraction does each part show? It's an interesting question. I want to see it. Does anybody know the answer? If so, write it in the text box. 1/2, that's a good guess. Alexis, yes, that is correct. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know that 8 is going to be the bottom number. And if this is individual, it is. It's 1/8. Okay, so the answer for the fraction is 1/8. Label the number line with fractions. All right, let me erase this. Ooh. Or not. There we go. Okay, let me erase that real quick. Here we go. So how many parts are there? Oh, we already did that. Sorry. Label the number line. So does anybody know what I'm labeling all of these by chance? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. Niraj, what's the first one?
I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's 1 and 1.
It is not 1 and 1. That is a good guess, though. J, yes, it is correct. It is 1/8. Good. What is this one? Anybody want to type it? Good, Alexis. Does anybody see a pattern here? What's this one? Okay, other than Alexis for the next one. Alexis, you have all your points already. All right, what about this one? Portia, good. All right, what about this one? Okay, good, Portia. Someone other than Portia. Good, Jay. What about this one? Agni, yes, it is 6/8. And this one? Kabir, good job. And this one, what would this one actually be? Good job, Niraj, yes. This one would be 8/8. You know any number over itself is just 1. So that's why it's a 1. Good. All All right, so guys, we have done all of them. Now, look at the number line in problem 1. Bam. What happens to the numbers as you move from left to right on the number line? What happens as we went this way? Who can type it out for me? Okay, kind of. We are adding in a way. What are we adding though? What are we adding? It does, it goes up by 1. So if we combine Alexis and Philmon's answer, yes, we are adding 1 each time. So yeah, the number got higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes up by 1. You kept adding 1 because we kept adding one of these boxes up here. Okay, now if we went from left to right, or no, sorry, right to left, if we went this way, what are we doing? Anybody? I see 2 hands. Let me see who they are. Niraj.
You just go backwards or the same way.
You do go backwards. What math thing are we doing though? Yes, it's going down and yes, it's getting lower. But if this way we're adding 1, this way we're blank. Subtracting. Good job, buddy. Awesome. Good job. Sweet. Akreet, I will answer your question.
Sorry for joining late.
That's okay. Yep, just pay attention as much as you can so we can get through as much as we can, all right? So guys,
And
good job.
Miss Hughes, what are the days we are going to have the classes online?
Monday through Friday, like normal.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna exit that out, go down. We're on the next one. Okay. I wish this annotate thing could be moved, but I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Anyways, okay. Solve the number lines to solve the problem. Do we need paper or a packet? Yes, this is the packet. And if you don't have the packet, a piece of paper would be great. If not, you have to do what Alexis is doing, and you just have to participate a lot. All right? Again, no one should be annotating their screen unless I called on you. So whoever is making red lines, you need to stop. All right? If I call on you specifically, you are welcome to do that. All right. Use the number line to solve 3 through 8. So I'm assuming that's here. Okay. Which is at a greater number, A or B? Explain how you know. All right. So question 3, which point is at a greater number? Explain how you know. Okay. Philmon, hopefully that's it. Okay. Does anybody know? B. Niraj said B. Guys, why is Niraj right? Alexis, good. Why are they right? Dun, dun, dun. Anybody? Niraj, why are you right?
It's because A is next to 2 and 3, but B is next to 3, almost at 4. So B should be higher.
Yes, good job. So guys, good job, Alexis and Jay and Anusha. Yes. So if you turned this into like a number we could see, it's between 2 and 3, and it's closer to the 2. So we could probably say that's like 2.2. And this is between 3 and 4, but closer to the 4. So it's probably like 3.8. 3.8 is clearly bigger, so that's why B is better. So yes, good job, everybody. Okay, everyone that participated, that is. Erase those. Let's go on. Which is the furthest away from 0, A or B? So which one is super far away from 0? Oh, sorry, we're on this one. Sorry, we're on the top line. It's asking about that. Niraj, which one's super far away from 0?
It's B again.
It is B again, yes. Because If I took 2.2 steps and then Alexis took 3.8 steps, Alexis is farther away from 0.0, who could be like Niraj. I'm closer to Niraj, Alexis is further away. So yes, B is further away. All right, which is at a lesser number, C or D? Explain how you know. So D and C are right here. Which one is the lesser number? So which one's the smaller number? Portia, good job. D is correct. Good job, everybody. D is correct. It's between 0 and 1, so it's probably like 0.8, 0.9. And then this is about 1.8 or 1.9. So D is smaller, okay? And then 6 says which is closer to 0? Yes, it is also D. D is also closer. Portia, I know what you meant. F and D are really close on the keyboard. Yes, D is also closer to 0. Again, if we did the same example, if Niraj is standing at 0 on the sidewalk and Mr. Hughes walks to the D spot and Alexis walks to C, I'm closer to Niraj. So yes, that is true. Okay, explain how a point's distance from 0 relates to the value of the number. So super big math sentence there. It's basically saying, how do I know that this is 0.8 and that's 1.8? How do I know that? How do I know that that's the number? Does anybody want to type it or raise their hand? Remember, try to do the blue raise your hand because I can't see. I have so many things on my screen right now. So I have the chat box. I have like 3 videos. Jay raised his hand. Jay, how do I know that that's 0.8 and then that's 1.8?
Can you say that again?
So Jay, D is 0.8 and C is 1.8. How do I know that?
Because it's because D is under 1, and UC2 is the same place that 1 is, where D is.
Okay. So good job, Jay. So you can go back on mute. Let me ask the class one more question then. So why is D not 0.1 then? It's under 1. So can this be 0.1? I see some. Nope, nobody else's hand. Niraj, why can this not be 0.1?
It cannot be 0.1 because it's not all the way above the 1 and it's not all the way below the 0. So technically it can be at least like 0.9.
Exactly, yeah. Guys, since it's closer to the 1, we don't know for sure because there's no other like little lines. So it could be 0.9, it could be 0.8, maybe 0.7, probably not. But there's no way it can be 0.1 because that would have to be super close to the 0. Okay, so good job, guys. All right, 8, describe how the 2 number lines are alike and different. So these number lines right here, what makes them the same? What makes them different? Let's do the same first. So first, what makes these number lines the same? I want to, you can type it or you can raise your hand. You can type it or raise your hand. Anybody else trying to?
Wait, what did you say? I was
Okay.
writing down the answer.
That's fine. So I said, how are these number lines the same? And then I'm going to do different. But so for now, how are they the same? Alexis said they have the same numbers. That's a good one. Yeah, they both go from 0 to 4. How else are they the same?
They both have dots.
Okay, sure. They both have dots. And there's one more. Anybody? It's simple, but they're both using letters, which is a big deal because some number lines could use colors, some number lines could use symbols, but this number line is, yes, Alexis, good job. She was typing it as I said it. Yeah, so they're numbers, and yes, Philmon, they are close to each other in numbers. All right, guys, so now how are they different? What makes these number lines different? Remember, make sure you're on mute, okay? I can hear someone in the background. So guys, how are they different? Anybody? Remember, you can raise your hand or type it. Oh, I saw someone. They have different letters, yes. Alexis, Niraj, what about you?
They're both on different numbers.
They're both on different numbers, yeah, good. And then there's one more. There's one more. The letters and numbers are at the top on one and on the side on one. True. So Portia, in a way, she's saying the last one that I was going to say is that this number line goes up and down. This number line goes side to side. Okay. So without knowing anything, I would probably, if I saw a number side to side, I would think like distance, like, oh, how many steps did this person take? But if I saw a number line going up and down, I'd probably think height, like, oh, how tall is this building or how tall is this student? If I did tall, I probably wouldn't do this because this one to me doesn't look like a number line you would do for someone who's tall. And this doesn't look like a number line you do for walking like a straight line, unless you can walk up, which none of us can do. So good point. Good. All right, let's go to the next one. Come on, computer. Aha, did it work? I think it did. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it wants us to do the example one? Cool. They're diagonal and vertical. Ooh, Alexis, I like that you used the word vertical. Yes, the other one is actually horizontal. So the flat one, horizontal, like the horizon, you see the sunset over the horizon. But yes, the other one's vertical, it goes up and down. Good use of words, guys. Using math vocabulary is awesome. Diagonal is not technically diagonal is straight. It's just like, it's straight this way, technically. But that's Mr. Hughes being an art teacher for you. In math, sure, it's not straight, but in art, it would be. Okay, we have an example here, and it looks like it wants us to use the example to answer the questions, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then solve. Okay, cool. So, each point, oh God, Philmon, I can barely see what you're showing me, but thank you for showing me whatever that was. Niraj, what's up?
So are we just doing this paperwork for today?
Yeah, so for right now, we're doing this because hopefully everyone had this packet.
I don't think I remember having that one.
That's okay. For now, we're gonna do this. If tomorrow we all don't have our book, because some people have their book, some people have a new book. If by tomorrow we don't have that, all of our classwork's probably gonna be online, and then we'll just do it together, like on a website. So yeah, see, like Alexis doesn't have this either. So I'm gonna also have to ask Miss Ben like what she sent home, because we were not allowed to go to the school just because of Corona. They didn't want a lot of people at the school, a lot of the teachers at the same place, like near each other. So I didn't even get to go to the school. All I got to tell was Miss Ben and say, hey, they need their textbook. Hey, they need this packet.
She just sent the packet too. She sent me the second packet, not our first one.
The second packet?
Yeah, the second part of 5th grade math.
Does it say math, no internet packet too?
Let me go check.
Because All right. Girl. Quit.
No, it says grade 5 volume 2.
Like from your textbook?
Yeah, it says volume 2.
Interesting.
My
All
math.
right. Well, I'm just gonna have to ask Miss Ben what she sent home, guys, because if she sent home different things to all of you, we are gonna have to just do like, yeah, we're just gonna have to do Freckle or My Math or something. So interesting. Okay. Thank you for the heads up, Niraj. I appreciate that. I think that's the same book Anusha and Agni got. So we shall see. For now, go ahead and go back on mute. Let's try and do some of this just so everyone that missed today, they can still watch this on YouTube and then can do all of our questions, yeah, later. But okay. So we have our points, all right? If you guys remember, this line right here is X. So if you remember, I called this the hallway. I would say like this is the hallway, and then Y is the elevator. So like I'm at a hotel, I gotta go to the first hallway, and then up to the second floor, and bam. Or like this person went to the first hallway and to the third floor for person B. Portia, I think so, yes. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see who remembers. Point B is blank units to the right of the origin. The origin's always going to be this point right here. That's technically zero, like the 0 hallway and 0 floors because you're not taking an elevator up. So origin, 0, 0. So point B is blank units to the right. Right goes this way, and B is right there. So how many hallways did I go over for B? How many hallways did I go? You can, this one's pretty easy, so you can just type the answer. 1. Good job, Alexis. Guys, yeah, I just went over 1 hallway. Yep, just 1. Okay, so for our question, like right here, it is 1 unit to the right of the origin and blank up. So we have up and then we have right. So how many floors did I go up? Good job, Niraj. Yeah, I went up 3 floors. My elevator took me up 3. So I went first hallway, 3 floors, third floor. Good job. Good job. So the ordered pair of B is blank. So guys, this is an ordered pair, and they did the example up here for you. An ordered pair is always the X and then the Y. So it's always the hallway, then the elevator. Okay? So okay if I leave online class because I'm about to go somewhere with my camera. Akrit, yes, you still have to go to Google Classroom and do the homework. It's due tomorrow and it's graded. So no excuses. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Ordered pair for B. All right. So what is my ordered pair going to look like, guys? What number am I putting here? And then what number do I put here? Mr. Hughes, what? Anusha, do you know the answer?
1 and 3.
Yes, it is 1 and 3. Alexis, you were close. You got it backwards. It is 1 and 3 because you want to do the hallway, then the elevator. So I went to the first hallway, third elevator. I don't know how to use this type of chart. Portia, that's perfect. Wait, I'm gonna explain that here in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna talk about one-on-ones because we're gonna have one-on-ones today with me, Miss Dela Cruz, and Miss Williams. So I'll sign you up for a one-on-one. Do not worry. You'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. So point C. Oh, I guess I have to leave it like this. I'm gonna screw it up just a little bit. Okay. Let me erase. Dun 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 dun. Cool. Draw. Cool. So C is blank to the right and blank up. do we have to go to all of the one-on-one? I will explain that in just a moment. Good question, though. Anusha, she is on the game today. So Anusha, you have the answer technically right, just backwards. So to the right is 4, and then up is 3. Okay? To the right is 4, so I went to the 4th hallway, 3rd floor. That's C. Okay? So to the right, 4, elevator, 3. So it is 4, 3. Do I have enough credit for class because I answered at least 5 questions? Guys, yes. I will, you will know if you participated enough. There's a few of you, have participated once, and one of you has not participated at all. So you're gonna wanna make sure you do that, okay? All right, question 3, write the ordered pair. Also, just real quick, participating is pretty easy, guys. You don't have to be nervous. You don't have to be scared. You can literally just type. So you don't have to be scared of raising your hand. You don't have to be scared of like doing anything that makes you uncomfortable. You literally can turn your camera off and just type. So like, I'm just letting you know. Also, participation helps me know who is here, because I'm gonna just use Niraj and Alexis as an example since they've participated like a whole bunch. Oh, actually, I'll use Niraj as an example. Niraj, I can't see his face. I see his little thing, but he's participating a lot, so I know he's here. Some of you could easily turn your camera off, and you could be you could be on your phone right now, and I would never know, because some of you are not participating. So for those of you that are not participating, how do I know you're not just like playing video games or something? You know what I mean? So this video will be viewable for a lot of people, and that's okay, buddy. If you're slow at typing, guys, that's okay. Take your time. That's really okay. I would rather you type slow than not type at all, because some of you aren't even participating. So a few of you are not going to get a participation grade today, because I don't even know if you're still here. You might have just turned your computer on and then walked away. So just letting you know, that's how it's going to work. So that's why participating is a big deal. All right? Okay. Question 3, write the ordered pair for point D and explain how you got your answer. So Stella said 2, 4. Let's see if she's right. 2, 4. Stella, you are correct. So it looks like this would be 2, 4 in the parentheses, because again, 2nd hallway, 4th floor. Alexis, you're doing fantastic. You're doing great. You and Niraj both have participated the most today. Good job. But Stella, yes, good job as well. That is correct. That is the ordered pair, sorry. Guys, so this little graph chart thingy-mabobber, that's how it works, okay? Remember, hallway, floor, elevator, and then your points, okay? It's gonna take us to the next page, okay? I don't know if I need that page. I hope we don't. I'm gonna go down and then erase some of this. Oh, my bad. Okay, erase, 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 erase. Have I participated a lot too? Not bad, buddy. Yeah, Jay, you're participating a decent amount. I would say you're like 3rd place. You're probably the 3rd most participant today. Okay, so, so guys, it did our chart for us backwards. We have to solve it real quick. As you can see, it gives us point A, B, and C, but it gave us blanks. And then it gives us D, E, and F, but we have to label it here. So I want you guys to raise your hand, and I want someone to annotate, which is to do this and draw on the screen. I want someone to raise their hand and annotate and write the answer for A and for A. Like, where is A? How did you get there? So, Philmon, Go ahead. So Philmon, you are allowed to draw on the screen. So Philmon, you want to be drawing right in here. Okay. Let's see if he does it. Remember, to do that, you have to go to annotate first. So you have to click this button, annotate. And then you want to go down here to draw. And then I just click this first one. Okay. So let's see. It's not letting you? Interesting. That's okay. That's okay. Stella, I saw your hand. Do you want to give it a shot? See if it works for you? Maybe. Okay. Okay. Nara. Oh, boom. Stella, good job. It worked. Yay. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yes, guys, Stella is correct. So for hallways, she stayed at 0. Tap your screen, then click the pen, then right. Yeah. Yep. So guys, it's what Portia just said. You literally click this, then you go to draw, and you do that. Pretty easy. But yeah, guys, Stella is correct. Stella went to the 0 hallway up to the 2nd floor. 0, 2. Good job. All right, I need a volunteer for B now. Niraj, go ahead.
Okay.
Niraj, is it working when you try to draw?
Is, y is going to be 1 and 5.
Close.
1 and a 5.
You are correct. The numbers are 1 and 5, but you got them backwards.
Ugh.
That's okay. Look, so the 1 is here on the X, and then the 5 is right here on the Y. So, yep, you just switch it. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Good. Cool. All right, C, Philmon, you did do it right. So thank you. So C, let's see if somebody else can do it. Anybody want to raise their hand? Anusha, saw your hand first. Go ahead and give it a shot. And if it doesn't let you draw on the screen, you can type it. Okay, she wrote 2 and 5. Anusha, your 2 is correct, but it is not 5. Because as you can see, it does go to 2, but I don't go up. I stay on this floor. So this one should actually be a 0. So, but not bad. You got the first one right. Good job. So I hope you see that. It went 2, and I didn't go up, so I stayed there. How do I do it? So Philmon, if you can still see my screen, which hopefully you can, all I'm doing is I'm going to this thing that says annotate. Yours is probably down at the bottom. Mine's at the top because I'm sharing my screen. Annotate, and this pops up, and I click draw, draw. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So, all right. Can anybody? It looks like a pen. I know it does look like a pen. Can anybody now do D? It gives us 3 and 4. So can someone put the dot in the right spot? I see 2 hands, but I don't see names. So Stella, how about you do it? And then Alexis, I want you to do E. Alexis, you can do E. Stella, you're going to do D. And then I need a volunteer for F. Philmon, if you want to give it a shot, you can try it.
Are you on a computer?
Huh?
Are you on the computer, right?
Yes.
It's not, I don't know, I don't see how you get to the pen, like how you do it.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Just type the answer then.
Type the answer. It's right there. It's
Oh
the dot.
yeah, you can't type the answer. That's
And
a
they
good
said
point.
to put the dot where I was supposed to put it.
So Stella had D. She did 3 and 4. Good. Look, 3 up 4. Good job. So Stella, that's D. She
But
did.
then right there, and I can't put it there because I don't have the thing. It goes right
That's
beside it.
That's okay. We'll go over that here in just a moment. I can actually do that now because I have to do announcements anyways. But then guys, E, 4 and 4. So that one's E. And then F is 5 and 2. 5, 2. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and erase real quick. Oh, God. No! Erase in color. That'd be funny. Okay, so I'm going to erase. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. Okay. And we're going to talk about one-on-ones. All right. If you are watching on YouTube because you missed today, you don't really have to worry about this one-on-one part. So you can stop the video.